Advanced spiritual beings prefer solitude, not to escape the world, but to delve deeper into the essence of being.
Have you ever wondered what it means to be truly connected to the deepest parts of yourself and the universe? In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in the noise and chaos that surround us. But what about those who find profound peace and fulfillment in stepping away from it all? In this exploration, we look into the world of highly advanced spiritual people and uncover why they often choose to walk a path of solitude. Spiritual growth is a fascinating journey that begins with a simple curiosity about the deeper meanings of life and gradually evolves into a lifestyle completely immersed in self-awareness and enlightenment. This path isn't about acquiring knowledge from external sources, but rather it's about turning inward and discovering the truths that lie within one's own being. People who have reached advanced levels of spirituality often share a set of common traits. They possess an acute awareness of their inner thoughts and emotions, and display an exceptional ability to control and understand these aspects of themselves. Their spirituality provides them with a unique lens through which they view the world, a lens that filters out superficiality and focuses on deeper, universal truths. Such individuals experience life in a way that is significantly different from most. Their spiritual depth grants them a heightened sensitivity to the energies that permeate our world. They can sense the emotions and vibes from the environment and people around them more intensely. This sensitivity is both a gift and a burden, as it allows them to connect deeply with the world, but also makes them more susceptible to being overwhelmed by the surrounding energies. Advanced spiritual practitioners often find that this heightened sensitivity requires them to seek environments where they can maintain their energy balance and mental clarity. Solitude offers them a sanctuary where they can nurture their spiritual well-being without the disruptions of everyday social interactions. Solitude is often misunderstood. Unlike loneliness, which describes a state of being alone and feeling sad or desolate about it, solitude is a chosen state of being alone, where one finds joy and peace. It is a positive and constructive state of engagement with oneself, providing the space and time necessary for deep reflection and connection. Throughout history, many philosophers and spiritual leaders have praised the virtues of solitude. It has been seen as a crucial element for deep thought and the development of one's character and ideas. In solitude, the mind is freed from the constant input of societal interaction and is able to explore ideas more freely and creatively. For spiritually advanced individuals, solitude is not just a preference, it is a necessity. It serves as a vital tool that helps them maintain their spiritual health. In the silence of being alone, they find the strength to confront and work through personal issues without distraction. This solitary time allows them to perform deep meditative practices that require quiet and minimal external interference. Solitude provides these individuals with the opportunity to disconnect from the materialistic aspects of society. In their isolation, they engage in a dialogue with their inner selves that is unfiltered and profound. This practice helps them to sustain their spiritual insights and continue their personal growth without being hindered by everyday distractions. In the realm of spiritual practice, silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a profound presence that brings clarity and peace. For those who have reached a high level of spiritual advancement, silence is a powerful ally that facilitates deeper meditation and self-reflection. This quiet allows them to listen more closely to the subtle stirrings of their soul and the gentle whisper of the universe. Silence and solitude offers the perfect condition for these individuals to look into the depths of their consciousness. It helps them filter out the noise of everyday life, the clutter of constant stimuli that demands attention and reaction. In this space of silence, the mind can settle, and thoughts that are usually fleeting can be observed and understood with greater clarity. This practice is not about escaping from the world, but about finding a place where one can connect to the world in a more meaningful and profound way. Silence strips away the superfluous, leaving only what is essential. It teaches patience, as one learns to sit with oneself without seeking external distractions. It also cultivates resilience, as one faces the truths of their existence without adornment. One significant characteristic of spiritually advanced individuals is their acute sensitivity to energy. This sensitivity is not just about feeling more intensely. It's about understanding the deeper vibrations of life that many others are not aware of. This heightened awareness can make social interactions and public spaces challenging, as the influx of diverse energies can be overwhelming. For these individuals, every environment is rich with energy, emotions, thoughts, and even historical residues that pervade the space. While this can be enlightening, it can also be exhausting. Crowds are particularly challenging, as they often present a cacophony of energies that can be hard to shield oneself from. This is why solitude becomes so attractive. It offers a controlled environment where energy can be more easily managed and harmonized. In solitude, these individuals can reset their energetic boundaries, clear their aura, and heal from any discordant vibrations they've absorbed. This time alone acts as a sanctuary where they can realign themselves with their natural energetic state, ensuring that they remain grounded and centered. This focus on energy is not just about personal comfort, it's about maintaining spiritual integrity. Being in environments that are aligned with one's energy helps in sustaining a high vibrational state, essential for deep spiritual work. In their chosen solitude, spiritually advanced individuals find the stability and peace needed to sustain their practices and continue their spiritual evolution. The practice of introspection is crucial for anyone seeking to understand themselves and their place in the universe more deeply. For those who are spiritually advanced, introspection goes beyond mere self-examination. It becomes an intricate dialogue with the self that reveals layers of meaning and insight. Solitude greatly facilitates this process by providing a quiet, undisturbed space where thoughts and feelings can be explored without interruption. In this silence, individuals can ask important questions of themselves. Who am I beyond my societal roles and personal history? What are the true desires of my soul? How can I align more closely with my spiritual purpose? The answers to these questions often come slowly and subtly, unfolding like the petals of a flower opening to the sun. This process requires time, patience, and a willingness to confront sometimes uncomfortable truths about oneself. Deepened introspection allows for a reevaluation of one's beliefs and values. It offers a chance to shed outdated views and to accept new, more spiritually aligned ways of being. In solitude, one can reflect on personal growth and spiritual progress, assessing what practices are working and what areas still need attention. This ongoing self-assessment is vital for anyone on a spiritual path, ensuring that their actions and choices continue to reflect their deepest truths. Many spiritually advanced individuals feel a profound connection to nature. This connection is not merely about enjoying the beauty of the natural world, but about recognizing oneself as an integral part of it. Nature, in its unending cycles and rhythms, mirrors the intrinsic patterns of human life and spirituality. Solitude often drives the spiritually inclined to seek quiet places in nature. Forests, mountains, lakes, where the purity and simplicity of the natural environment support their inner work. These settings provide not only physical solitude, but also a deeper sense of being at one with the universe. The natural world speaks a language understood by those attuned to its subtleties. It teaches by example, showing how to live in harmony with the rhythms of life. In nature, the artificial constructs of human society fall away, revealing the underlying truth that everything is interconnected. The trees, animals, rivers, and mountains all share the same life force that flows through us. Spending time in nature allows spiritually advanced individuals to recharge and realign with this life force, which is often diluted in urban settings. The natural solitude found in these environments is enriching and provides a perfect backdrop for meditation and spiritual practices. It is in these moments, surrounded by the quiet majesty of nature, that many experience profound spiritual revelations and a renewed sense of peace and purpose. Through introspection and a connection to nature, individuals engaged in deep spiritual practices find the space and clarity they need for personal and spiritual evolution. These practices enhance their understanding of themselves and the world, guiding them toward a life that is aligned with their deepest values and aspirations. As we continue, we will explore how freedom from societal constraints and the nurturing of creativity further enhance the spiritual journey of those who choose the path of solitude. One of the more liberating aspects of solitude for spiritually advanced individuals is the freedom it provides from societal expectations and norms. Society often imposes a myriad of pressures, dictating how we should behave, what we should value, and even what we should aspire to achieve. For those deeply engaged in spiritual practices, these imposed standards can feel restrictive and misaligned with their inner truths. In solitude, the noise of societal demands fades, allowing individuals to live according to their own values and beliefs without compromise. This freedom is not about rejecting community or social responsibilities, but about choosing which influences to allow into one's life and which to set aside. It provides a space to cultivate personal authenticity and integrity, critical components of spiritual depth. This autonomy supports a form of self-expression that is true to one's spiritual self. Without the constant need to conform or perform roles that do not resonate with their inner being, spiritually advanced individuals can explore and affirm their true selves. This alignment between inner truth and outer expression is essential for profound spiritual fulfillment and growth. Solitude also serves as a catalyst for creativity and innovation, particularly for those on a spiritual path. The quiet and uninterrupted time alone encourages a flow of ideas that might not surface in the clutter of constant interaction. This is because creativity often requires deep focus and contemplation, conditions that are naturally fostered in solitude. For spiritually advanced individuals, creativity is not only about producing art or novel ideas, but also about finding creative solutions to life's challenges. The insights gained through meditation and reflection in solitude can be applied to overcome personal obstacles and to navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom. Additionally, this enhanced creativity extends to problem solving. When one is not overwhelmed by immediate reactions or distractions, it becomes easier to see the bigger picture and to approach problems from a place of calm and clarity. This perspective allows for more innovative and effective solutions, which can be applied both to personal growth and to broader societal issues. The calm and clarity gained in solitude enable spiritually advanced individuals to think outside the conventional frameworks and to approach life with a fresh perspective. This not only leads to personal fulfillment, but also contributes to their communities when they choose to share their insights and solutions. As we build on these ideas, the narrative that unfolds is one of profound personal freedom and creative empowerment, essential for those whose lives are dedicated to spiritual depth. Moving forward, we will explore the specific spiritual rituals and practices that these individuals engage in to maintain their spiritual well-being, and how these practices further their journey toward enlightenment. For those deeply invested in their spiritual journey, certain rituals and practices become cornerstones of their daily lives. These activities are often best conducted in solitude, where the distractions of the outside world are minimized, allowing for a deeper immersion into spiritual exercises. Meditation, yoga, prayer, and journaling are just a few examples of practices that can facilitate profound spiritual experiences. Meditation, in particular, is a fundamental practice for many spiritually advanced individuals. It serves as a time to clear the mind, focus on the present, and connect with deeper truths. The solitude necessary for meditation ensures that this practice is undisturbed, allowing for a more significant connection to one's inner self and the universe. This connection is not merely about achieving temporary peace, but about cultivating a lasting state of clarity and enlightenment. Journaling, another solitary practice, allows individuals to document their thoughts, feelings, and spiritual insights. This practice helps in organizing one's thoughts and reflecting on personal growth and spiritual evolution. The act of writing in solitude provides a moment to pause and deeply consider one's spiritual path, documenting insights that might otherwise be lost in the busyness of daily life. The culmination of these practices in solitude can have a transformative effect on personal growth. By regularly engaging in solitary spiritual activities, individuals cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world. This ongoing personal growth is characterized by an increasing sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Through these solitary practices, spiritually advanced individuals often experience significant shifts in their perspectives and life goals. They develop a heightened sense of empathy and a strong inclination toward compassion and altruism. These changes are not confined to their personal lives, but often influence their interactions with others, inspiring positive changes in their communities and environments. The insights and transformations gained through these solitary practices provide the strength and wisdom to face life's challenges with grace. These individuals often become beacons of stability and peace, offering guidance and support to others drawn to their calm demeanor and insightful understanding. In conclusion, the preference for solitude among spiritually advanced individuals is not an indication of social aversion, but a strategic choice that facilitates deeper spiritual connection, personal growth, and creative expression. Through solitude, they find the freedom to explore and align with their deepest truths, fostering a life of fulfillment and purpose that resonates with their spiritual essence. This exploration into why highly advanced spiritual people prefer to be alone reveals that solitude is a powerful tool in the quest for enlightenment and self-realization. It is a chosen path that nurtures the soul, sharpens the mind, and enriches the spirit.